Well, howdy. Thought I'd bring you back and show you what happened with the copper plating. Didn't work for shit. So the frame will all get painted black. So it'll be okay. Here's the paint I'm using. I'm using this Krylon Fusion. It works really good on plastic. So plastic pieces you can change color and it works really good. So that gets sanded tonight. Really looking forward to it. Start over and paint, and it should be all right. Not a big deal. It was a fun experiment. I just wish it would have worked. I had to pick up a new drill and tap. I broke my 3mm tap last, I don't know, a couple months ago, and so I won't be able to use my little 3mm nuts and bolts and things for this printer. This one will be like 3mm for the motors, and everything else will be American threads, standard threads, 632s. Should work just fine. 632 by half. Printed up my first plate of parts for this machine. I was experimenting. I was watching videos from a guy, a fella, I think he's Australian, but I can't be positive, Tech 2C, and he explained, just slow down a little and layer heights, change the layer height and stuff, and you should print better. So I tried it, and yeah, it's they're pretty darn nice. I slowed down the print and lowered the layer height to 0.2. I may bump it up to 0.3. When I sliced it in Cura, I was gonna do 0.1, but it said it would take 15 hours, and I said, bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I did 0.2. I may bump it up to 0.3 again. I don't know. All these parts here still took like 8 hours. So here's a part I designed for 10mm smooth rod, and it's just gonna bolt. I'll just drill and thread and bolt it right down, and that should work really good, instead of like the Prusa feet. But anyway, I've been watching. See, you'll notice some of these parts are duplicates. These are the motor, the Z-axis motor mount, I guess you'd call it. And I've been watching Greg's Garage for a long time, and he's working on this really cool, I think it's his own design, CNC machine, and he wants to turn it into a 3D printer also. So I figure he's gonna need an extruder, so I'm gonna print him off an extruder. And I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it that way, just because turning a router or a plasma cutter and all this other stuff into 3D printers, you're just asking for trouble. Anything in the garage that doesn't melt at like 225 degrees like ABS does, anything that follows this filament down in that hole is gonna cause a jam in the nozzle. And it might be, it might be the 7th hour of an 8-hour print. That's usually about the time that's usually about the time you get a clog. So I'm gonna print all the parts for an i3, and if Greg just wants to use the extruder, that's fine with me. Or if he doesn't even want to use the extruder, it doesn't matter. He can give the parts away, but it's whatever he'd like to do. But I'm gonna duplicate all the parts that I make, except for the custom ones that I need for this machine. I'll just send him the regular 8mm Prusa parts, and see what he does with it. He'll be my third victim of a set of parts. So yeah, should be cool. See what he ends up doing. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I'll talk at you later.